What's up, y'all? So I just got home from work and took a shower because your girl lost her mucus plug and I'm pretty sure my water just broke at work. So we are getting ready to transition to the hospital to see what they have to say at triage. So basically what happened was that I contacted my doula because, well, first I contacted my boyfriend and then I contacted my doula that I thought I lost my mucus plug. It didn't quite look like how some of the other ones that I've seen looked, or pictures of them looked, but it was super clear, almost like egg whites, and it was super slimy and mucusy, like when you blow your nose but there's no real snot. There was a little bit of yellow in there, but it was mostly just clear. And so that happened. I told my doula. She basically was reaffirming me that, hey, even if you lose or lost your mucus plug, it doesn't really matter because it could mean labor is incoming that day or, you know, weeks from then. So, oh, and just for clarification, I'm 38 weeks and 6 days pregnant right now. Our baby is full term. She's been super healthy. This morning when I woke up, I thought my belly has dropped, but I couldn't really tell 100%. But it just felt that I had more space up here at the top of my belly. And a couple people said to me today that they noticed it. So after my doula told me that, I was walking back to my classroom because I was, like I said, I was at work. And all of a sudden I feel as though I'm peeing myself. So I'm like, this is strange and not good because I just went to the bathroom. So I get my lunch because I'm going to go warm it up. And on my way back, I stop at the bathroom again. And my underwear were wet. And the inside of my thighs and like all near where my crotch is, it was all wet in my pants. And my underwear were so wet that you could literally wring them out. There was so much liquid and fluid in there. So I will say it wasn't like the movies where there's this huge gush of water and there's a puddle on the floor. But I was definitely wet, okay? So after that, I transitioned home. Again, called my doula. She let me know to touch base with my OB's office. So I called them. They told me that I should come into labor and delivery triage. And my doula said that makes sense, especially because I'm not currently having contractions. So, and I did test positive for group B strep. So if the amniotic sac is punctured at all or leaking fluid, that can put our baby at a higher risk of infection. So I just took a shower. Michael is, oh my God, y'all, I'm out of breath. Michael is grabbing us some food. I am at home. I just showered. I am getting ready to finish packing all the little things in my bag. And then we are going to be on our way to labor and delivery triage. And we will keep you updated.
Hey, baby. Where you go?
To the doctor so we can have our baby.
They're about to do, I forgot what kind of swab it is, but basically it's going to check to see if the fluid that I'm leaking is has traces of amniotic fluid in it. If it does, then that'll mean I'm in active labor. If not, then we'll be going home. So they just did the test and we're waiting on the lab, I guess, to give us the results back. If they're positive for amniotic fluid, then they'll be admitting us. And I also consented to my first cervical exam. It was not fun, but I'll say it was a lot less worse, it was easier than how some people be making it out to be. She was definitely up in there, but it didn't hurt the way that I was anticipating it would. But they said that I am 1.5 centimeters dilated and my cervix is 50% thinned out. So yeah, I forget what it's called. I think effacement, but they said baby girl was still pretty high. So I'm gonna get my sleepy baby. But yeah, so I will update y'all when they get the results back from the little swabby testing. Well, y'all, we are in our room and
Don't show my butt crack.
no, I was gonna show
You trying to show my booty crack.
Oh my gosh, that was
P.
that.
Diddy.
Nah,
She P. Diddy.
Um, thank you, my love. So right now,
Wet dog in here to you?
wet dog.
Yeah, it's my wet dog in here.
What you trying to say? No, I was kidding.
No, it's just like wet dog in this room.
No,
It's stinking here.
it might be because I've been in here so long.
No.
Okay. maybe it's the fluid. So yeah, y'all, we are currently in labor and delivery. Baby girl is on her way one way or another. They had to stick me like 5 million times and they weren't able to get an IV, and my doctor wants to, so they're gonna send somebody to do like whatever. This one hurts because they blew a vein, which is why it's covered like that. But other than that, yeah, we're in our room. Michael's got his little bed set up over here. He just got me some Taco Bell because my doctor said that I can eat because I'm not on Pitocin or anything like that. She just wants to see how my labor progresses first, so I'm able to eat. So I'm gonna do that now. Hopefully it doesn't give me the boo-boos. Oh, thank you. And he got me a big old cup of ice water, which makes my heart happy. Yeah, but Peanut is on the way. Oh, and what I was gonna say was that oh, I already forgot. Never mind. So y'all, I have to whisper because Michael is asleep. It's about 10:30, almost 11 o'clock, and they just started me on my first round of Pitocin to try and get my contractions to be a little bit stronger and a little bit more consistent. So yeah, I have not been able to sleep at all. This IV right here is super close to the bend in my arm and it's really uncomfortable. And then this one is just like burning because I have saline, my B strip, antibiotic, and my Pitocin all going into this arm, and so it's looking just burning. So yeah, and also I'm just uncomfortable because they have a wireless monitor on me, but for some reason it wasn't reading when I was on my side, so I couldn't even get comfortable, and I'm just stuck on my back, and my back started to hurt, so I sat up, and so now I'm just kind of here watching my contractions and hoping that they get more consistent and playing games on my phone and stuff. So yeah, I will keep you updated. What's up, y'all? It is 1:06 in the morning. I'm starting to, oh, let me cover up. I'm definitely starting to feel some contractions. I think they upped my dose of Pitocin once so far. Michael just ran home to get the Fire Stick so we can watch some shows and movies that we actually want to watch. Just kind of waiting and letting labor progress. I was able to get maybe like an hour of sleep, but I also had Taco Bell, which was not the best idea because now I have really bad heartburn. So that's kind of why I'm up right now. And I'm just waiting for him to get back. My lips are so crusty and chapped. One thing baby girl been doing is sucking the life out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these contractions is sounding a little, you know? But I'm still talking, still up, still, I guess, energetic, but I'm tired as hell, so about as much energy as I'm gonna have. I'm gonna start to drink my water. My IV is also helping to keep me hydrated, which will hopefully give me energy as well. But I will touch base with y'all. Oh, also, just to mention, I also have not had any additional cervical exams, so I don't know if my dilation is progressing. I just know that my contractions are, you know, starting to become a little more consistent and a little bit more, I guess, painful, which is essentially what we want. The sooner baby girl is on her way out, preferably naturally, the better for her, you know, her safety and mine. Ooh, yep, here go another one. And then kind of starts to go away a little bit. So, but yeah, I'll touch base with y'all in a little bit. So it's 3:23. I'm in the bathroom. Because honestly, the contractions are making me feel like I'm gonna poop myself. The contraction. I'm getting another one. Oh my God. I can't lie, y'all. This shit hurts really bad, and I don't even know how dilated I am, which means they could potentially be getting a lot worse than this. I've been in and out of sleep, just pretty much based on the contractions. Whenever I get one, it pretty much wakes me up. Yeah, baby girl is definitely on her way, but this is gonna be a tough one. And honestly, if they were to tell me that I was only, you know, 3 centimeters dilated or 4 centimeters dilated, I would reconsider getting an epidural because this shit fucking hurts. But I'm just trying to remain positive and tell myself that I got this and that, you know, God's got me, Michael's got me, my doula's got me. And at the end of this is gonna be our baby, you know what I mean? Our little peanut is gonna be brought into the world, and after that I can sleep, I can rest, and I can start to heal. But yeah, I'll touch base with y'all when there's any changes. I haven't updated y'all since
Last night.
yeah, about probably 3:30. Was it 5:30 that I got it?
Yeah, on 5 6 o'clock.
Yeah, so about 5:30, 6 o'clock, your girl caved, and I got an epidural. It's now about 8:30, so I've had it for about 3 hours now. I've just been sleeping a lot, and I also just threw up, but I think that it's a side effect of the epidural. I feel better now. I don't really feel any of my contractions. I still feel her move a little bit here and there, but yeah, I've just been sleeping, hanging out, and oh, and also they're trying not to do too many cervical exams on me, but they did do another one just to see if I was progressing, and I was 4 centimeters dilated. So things are working, and Peanut is on her way to us. That's look good on your feet.
It's like with the right shoe. His knees go in, he be. They cool. They match my hoodie too.
I was just thinking that. That's a little fit you got going on there, babe.
Yeah. Girl. Hi, mommy.
Father of all creation, today we lift up the name of our daughter, Khamari Avery Watson, a name rooted in legacy, strength, and divine purpose. This name, given with love, meaning, will carry power wherever she goes. We declare that her name shall never be tied to shame, failure, or darkness. Her name shall open doors, break chains, and bring light. We speak protection over her mind, her spirit, her body, and her future. No curse, no evil, no generational weight shall follow her, only blessings. May the wisdom of her ancestors and the presence of God walk with her always. Let her name be known in heaven, honored on earth, and respected by all. From this day forward, we mark her name, spiritual covering, and legacy. She is set apart. She is chosen. In the name of Most High. Amen. That's our baby. That's our baby. Mm-hmm.
So y'all, it is officially the next day and baby girl is here. I did not record a lot yesterday just because we ended up having to have an emergency C-section at 7 centimeters dilated. And honestly, it was emotional, but at the end of the day, it's what had to be done to make sure that baby girl was good. We found out later it was because she's a big old baby and she was basically what they think was laying on the umbilical cord, which was every time I had a contraction, it was causing her to basically have decels. So we waited as long as we could, as long as the doctor felt was, as long as the doctor was comfortable with, and then it just they kept getting deeper and deeper. So we did end up having an emergency C-section, but she is here, she is healthy, she's happy, she's beautiful. She's such a sweet, sweet baby girl. And I will say that having the partner that I do and having the care team that we had made the process a lot easier for me emotionally, internally, to just kind of accept what was happening. And, at the end of the day, it wasn't easy. It's still a major surgery. And I was feeling a little disappointed in myself just because I had this idea of how it was going to go. But I am very proud of myself for trying my best. And shout out to all the women who go all the way through the ring of fire naturally, unmedicated, because I can only imagine how it was going to progress. But yeah, it was really emotional, I think, but it was beautiful. It was our baby's birth story. This is our baby's birth story. We're just so happy that she's here. And yeah, so basically I got the epidural, and then that was probably around that 4 to 5 centimeter mark. And from there, that's when everything started to kind of go a little bit differently than we anticipated. We had the C-section. I was very kind of out of it, in and out of sleep during the whole procedure, so I don't remember much. I remember a little bit of pressure when they first told me that they were going to cut, but other than that, I didn't feel anything. So Michael was a great advocate. He was watching out for baby girl, took care of baby girl the whole time, because even in recovery I was going through it, but that was the first time that I was able to get a latch and breastfeed. That's also been a little bit of a process, but it'll probably be a separate video just on how that experience is going. But yeah, I am actually getting ready to feed baby girl. She's over there sucking on her fingers. So yeah, how you feeling, baby?
Good, blessed, happy. A little tired, but
yeah,
extremely happy that we finally got to meet this little princess that we've been waiting on. I know we'll really say 8 months, because we didn't know in November we were having a baby, so we'll say 8 months. So yeah. Blessed and happy though. Super sad she's finally here. Yeah.
I'm about to get off here, probably put some chapstick on. Michael's gonna help me turn my gown around, because the maternity gowns they have here do not fit me. So I'm improvising with this bigger gown that they found me last night, and we're gonna flip it around so I can get my boobies out. I really wasn't able to keep much down, so this morning was the first time that I was actually able to really get some water in, get some juice. I just had some of the breakfast that they provided me, probably a full pancake with what I ate, some eggs, and a little bit of the sausage. So, but yeah, I will touch base with y'all later. What's up, y'all? So because we had a C-section, I have this, what Michael calls my fart machine. I can't help the noise, so sorry in advance. I know it's a lot, but basically this is the suction because I do have an apron belly that hangs over my incision. They're essentially, and I don't know if it's different for mid-size or smaller women, but I know for me, that's why they said they put the suction on there to reduce infection, like risk of infection, and just kind of keep it clean and everything like that. Last night we got some pretty good sleep. We got on a better routine, and she was able to latch, and she was a little bit more hungry. Somebody had come in, so I don't even know where I left off, but basically we got into a routine, feeding her, every 3 hours, changing her. And once we got that down and I was able to get her to really latch good and not fall asleep on my nipple so much, she has been doing really good. She's over there sleeping. We have the cutest baby, and I know that probably all moms say that, but like everybody in the hospital has been like, oh my god, like she's so precious, she's so cute. And I'm like, yeah, because even some of the nurses were like, which is crazy, but one of the nurses told us like that the babies come out looking sort of scary at the beginning. She was like, your baby looks like she's already been out for months, like she's so cute. And I'm like, clock it. Me and Michael made a cute ass baby. But yeah, I'm sitting here eating my breakfast right now. These potatoes are terrible, and honestly I was breastfeeding for a long time, so, and like getting medicine and getting checked on this morning, so it's all cold. The eggs are mid, the French toast is decent, but the potatoes is nasty. Baby girl's over there, and Michael just went to go find himself something for breakfast. I've been messing up this cranberry juice, I'm not gonna hold y'all, but also we are already packed and ready, because y'all, when I tell you, I cannot wait to get home, bring our baby home, and just relax. We actually just talked to somebody about our experience, and I'll get into that probably in a separate video, just my labor experience as a plus-size woman and what the care experience was from when we got here all the way to when we left. But yeah, this is just about our baby and my experience, actually in the birth. And yeah, hopefully we are going to be going home soon once we talk to the lactation specialist again. And yeah, we got her birth certificate stuff all set straight. And yeah, y'all, we got a beautiful baby girl, a beautiful healthy baby girl, and she is just the absolute sweetest. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm just gonna check in with y'all when we actually are leaving the hospital or when we get home, just because it's a lot harder to vlog after experiencing a C-section. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the incision, it's not uncomfortable when I'm sitting or when I'm laying. It's literally just when I'm standing or moving. So I think it's just going to be harder to film the transition process. I'm sure there'll be some clips and stuff that I'll post on Instagram, some pictures and stuff, but as far as like a full vlog of our transition home, that's just not in the cards right now. But this may or may not be the end of this video, so if it is, thank y'all for watching. I'll be doing an update in a part 2 of just a more detailed experience once I'm out of it and in our routine and stuff. But as always, thank y'all so much. And before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications if you haven't already to stay tapped in with me. All right, bye y'all.